morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and we're over at Eregion still because I stopped here to clean out my bags a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean I did not make a bunch of extra bag space, but whatever. So we need to head back out to where our quests were, because we were helping get rid of some orcs. Also, I'm working on the sound, so if there are any sound problems, let me know. I am happy to report, though, that I have finally set up my office. Ouch. I finally set up my office. I have my standing desk is finally set up, and I could not be happier. So, yeah. I'm standing right now. And I've had this desk, I bought this, don't even ask me how long ago, because I don't remember now, but it was a sale on Woot. And it was one of those rare times I went, oh, look, I need that. And actually, I have wanted a standing desk forever. And so when this thing came on in Woot, and it was so incredibly cheap that it wasn't even funny, I bought it. It's a great thing. Now, word of advice, if you have a standing desk, you definitely want to have an anti-stress mat under your feet, because especially if you have wood floors, it's not the most comfortable thing to stand in one place for a long period of time. I know, I did it for 18 years at the library. But yeah, that's pretty much why I like standing desks. It's because I'm already used to standing for long periods of time. Still, the whole point of that being is have the standing desk, but right now I'm also working on the sound. So I have the we're here. I have the microphone temporarily placed. There is one thing that's supposed to be coming today, and I'll be honest, I kind of cheaped out on this because boom arms are expensive. So I went for a cheaper option that the reviews say it's decent. They didn't say it was fantastic, just decent. Oh, excuse me. You think you're going to sneak up on me? I don't think so. I'm also going to have to get used to playing the game while standing. Didn't think of that. Regardless, we can manage this. So, yeah. The microphone is temporarily placed. I did a few tests to see how it would sound. It seemed okay. Also, because I'm no longer using, what's it called? A TV as a monitor. I don't have the sound associated with the TV. So the game sound may be a little different too. And that I'm also working on. Of course, unfortunately, I also don't have any real computer speakers. I am using an old Polaroid standing speaker that fortunately I can plug into the computer. But I've had to tinker with the sound so you can hear the game sound without a lot of echo. However, I don't know how successful I've been, so if the sound's a little tinny or off, I do apologize. I will work on that and hopefully get good sound in the future. But yeah, I am over the moon ecstatic about having a standing desk and an actual office, although it does still need some more cleaning up. It has pretty much been a storage room for 2 years. And as you can imagine, storage rooms tend to collect junk. But it's not only going to be an office, it's also going to be my arts and crafts room. Because I enjoy doing illustrations, I enjoy painting, although I paint very badly, I'm still learning. I enjoy doing a lot of crafts. And it turns out that was kind of a, what do you call it? Oh, hi, you're a troll. Yeah, get on my face, would you? Nakurs is dead. I need kill one more guy here and I'm done. Oh, it looks like I need to get some more stolen elf trophies too. Okay, that's done. And okay, I need an enemy to kill. Please come out so I can play with you. Are you gonna be the lucky one? Oh, you're gonna be the unlucky one, but am I gonna be lucky? Nope, you did not count. Stinker. Means you probably won't count either. Oh, but you might. Come here. Come here, doggo. You count it. Okay. So these are done. And it's probably not the best place to stop and look at our log, but okay. That one. That one. Okay, that one. Alright, so where are we headed next? It looks like Drumhoddle. Alright. Also, we need to destroy weapon stores and defeat Orcsmiths. Alright. We can do that. There's an Orcsmith. Oh, hello. Excuse me. The Galladrim have a message for you. You are not wanted here. Alright, some Scorn, a Marauder. I mean, technically aren't all Arcs Marauders? defeated enemies at Dromedal. Okay, so we are already at Dromedal. Yeah. Get off me. Oh, also, I would like to talk a little bit about the new region that is supposed to be coming to LOTRO. Now, no word of actually when it's going to happen, but the little bit of details that we do have so far sound very interesting. And it's called Before the Shadow, and it's going to send us to 2 new regions, Swanfleet and Cardolan. And we're going to be following Boromir as he makes his way to Rivendell before the meeting that's held by Elrond that, well, forms the Fellowship. And a lot of people have already talked about where it is or where this area is going to be. Especially Louis VII, so thank you to him, because he was actually the first person that noticed the changes in Eregion, or I should say just past Eregion where we could see. And it does look promising. In fact, if we get done with this in time, I will actually take a quick peek over there. We can head up there. The other place, I'm guessing, and I think other people have kind of guessed too, is going to be in the area behind. I cannot remember the name of the place. It is one of the ruins in Breland. And I can see the place quite clearly in my head. I just can't think of the name of it. So, let's take a look at the map. We go to Eregion. We go to Breland. And it is the Southgard Ruins. Okay, I did have it right. I just didn't think I had it right. So yeah, you have the Southgard Ruins, and then it kind of ends, and you can see a road past it. You always have been able to see a road past it. You just can't access it. And I mean, seriously, you can't access it. You even tried map breaking it several times, and there was no way to do it. But it does appear to have been built up recently. It does look very polished and finished now. And my guess is we're going to see some content back there. Just a moment. Stay up. I have my monitors on monitor arms, and that one might need to be tightened just a little bit because it kind of doesn't want to stay exactly where I put it. Try this again. Up you go. Well, hopefully it'll stay there. That way I'm not craning my neck to look down and see what I need to see. One more of those. And we need to defeat 5 more enemies here. Well, we need to find 5 more enemies to defeat. Remember, is this the spot where we have the cave at the end? I don't think it is. I could be wrong. But we have enemies. We haven't seen the banner we need to burn either, so we're not done looking around here. Oh, look, we have 2 curlers. Excuse me. I killed your buddy, now it's your turn. There's another Arc Smith. We might as well take care of that while we're here. Warrior. Alright, that did it for the mobs. Before we leave, we're missing the banner. Where's that stinking banner? I've probably passed it 3 times and just like completely missed it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, there it is. And how many times have I passed it already? Alright. Blow the horn. Or burn the horn. And I'll wait for... Oh, there he is. I love how when you stun both of them at the same time. Alright, so that's done. We can remove that one. We can remove that one. We can remove that one. And put that one up. That one up. And where are we headed next? We can go up through this way because we need to get some crates and not crates. What are we getting? Yeah, crates of stolen belongings. Ah, destroying weapon stores. That's what. Too bad a new desk doesn't take care of the lag issues on Lorien. Although, not quite as bad as it was last time. Not quite as laggy. It is still laggy. Ah, another Orc Smith. Let's get rid of him. And that does it for Orc Smiths. We just need to destroy all these weapon stores. And do we have any? Yep, right here. We have another one over there, so let's get rid of this orc. kind of a messy stack of weapons there. I guess they are orcs. We can't expect that much from them. This is... Can't remember which spot this one is. Excuse me. Just wait your turn. How rude. Alright. We need to get crates. We need to kill things. We need to kill more things. Oh, we have weapon stores here too, so that's handy. Pretty much have all the things here. Oh, weapon stores. I think that did it for that one. Disarming the foe. We don't need to have that one up anymore. This is the place that we have the orc-ish leader. And of course his troll pet. How many more crates do we need? One more crate, 2 more enemies. Alright, so let's see what we got. We have 1 more crate, 1 more enemy, which technically, I believe that guy up there does count. Oh, and I believe we have a flag to find too. It's right here. And this guy also counts, I believe, as an enemy. Where is he coming from? There he is. Might as well do this one before I forget. Narash. Narash is dead. He sends his regards. Okay. We can remove most of these off of here. And there is Target the Proud. And we're going to mock him. You have dared to insult me before my underlings, and so you shall die by my hand alone. Yeah, how about that? Big words. Come get it. And the troll just goes away. He's like, yeah, I'm not sticking around. Basically, you're a week later, I'm leaving. So the only place we have left is Bolg Muffalug. I can actually One thing about having monitors instead of a TV, well, the TV was definitely nice big real estate. The monitors are a little crisper. Makes it a little easier to read words. Doesn't make it easier to pronounce them. Just read them. We need to head down this way. Oh, we were talking about Before the Shadow. So, like I said, we're going to follow Boromir as he heads to Rivendell for the meeting that will form the Fellowship. Now, what surprised me is that it's supposed to be level 1 to 32. And it's going to have 4 new books for new characters. Higher level characters are going to see a new 6-person instance, in addition to a new skirmish and a new difficulty system that will offer new rewards and challenges. Honest instances sound good, although if you're running solo, instances probably don't do you any good. Unless you think you can solo a 6-man. Don't discount it. I've known people that can. And props to them. I can't. Now, skirmish is right up my alley, especially if I can solo it. So, I'm going to be interested in that. I don't know about this difficulty system. We'll have to see what that's all about. Hopefully more information about it in the future. If it's like that season or war track, I'm not interested. In fact, I don't think I've touched the season track since I started this character. Actually, I haven't touched out any character. What am I saying? It's not the type of thing I'm interested in, because I don't need to be rewarded for playing the game. Give me content. Don't give me Hobbit gifts and reward tracks. You know? Oh, look, it's our elite guy again. Oh, we've killed you once. Oh, you stinker. Now we've killed you again. Be gone. Have 2 more crates, 1 more enemy, and a flag to burn. And remember, once we're done with all this stuff, these will turn into dailies that you can use to get rep in Lothlorien. Okay, we have everything here done, so we can go back to the 2 flats and talk to the elves. Oh, see? And it keeps pointing me that way, and I'm like, why does it want me to go back inside the camp? Because you forgot to burn the banner. And of course, it's always a good idea to double check before you leave a zone that you did everything you needed to do. Well, we'll have to kill a few things to get back in. Not a big deal. Storgush. Another one. Oh, that's... Wait. Didn't I burn the flag then? Defeated Storgush. Okay, so I burned the flag, but I forgot to kill the guy. That's what it was. Okay. I got halfway through with the quest. And then forgot the rest of it. Oops. You know what? Let's take a horse back. Because why not? Hi, I'm gonna piss y'all off. Don't mind me. Ouchie. Woodland Wolverine. Hey, wasn't that far of a drop. 18 seconds. You say so. Alright, so Valoron. We'll talk to him first.
What news from abroad?
It says, you have found more than I thought you would, and many of these items are yet unspoiled. Thank you, Medriel. I will return these to the families of the departed. And of course, you get to choose some potions as rewards, and obviously we're not going to choose anything as a reward if our bags are full. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Anything else? Not really. Okay. So we have our choice of droughts, which will either remove poison, disease, wound, or fear effect. I think we're going to go with the wound. And what did we do? Your reputation has increased by 500. A new title has been bestowed upon you. Medriel, Guardian of Lothlorien. That sounds like the quest reward one. Deed completed. Complete quest within Lothlorien. Yep. So we still have 2 places to find for Wanderer of the Golden Wood. We're working on Warrior of Lothlorien now. If we complete that, which we need 15 more quests to do, doing dailies, we will get that easily. We'll get 20 LOTRO points, 20 Lothlorien gold leaves. Warrior of Lothlorien title. Okay. And this one gave us 10, I believe. We saw that already. Yep, this one gave us 10. Okay.
What news from abroad?
We'll take the health potions, so we rarely use them. Go up here. And turn a whole bunch of quests in up here.
What news from
and,
abroad?
They all pretty much say the same thing. This one says, the enemy presence at Bolg Mothalug has been weakened. This is good news for us, Medriel. Your aid is much appreciated.
Servants of the enemy cannot pass the bounds of Lorien.
You have made your presence felt at Makur's Gundul, and that is all we can ask. Your aid will greatly reduce the enemy's ability to assault the Golden Wood. Thank you, Medriel.
Servants of the enemy cannot pass the bounds of Lorien.
Excellent work, my friend. As long as we can continue to disrupt their preparations, the Ark shall find their efforts to assault Lorien fruitless and most costly indeed.
A shadow falls beyond Lothlorien, against which we must be prepared.
Now we have the repeatables, so this is the first repeatable, consistent harassment. Defeat Orcsmiths, destroy weapon stores, which we'll come back to later. Okay.
The age of the elves has ended.
You have burned the banner at Bolg Mothalug and defeated their champion. Well done.
The age of the elves has ended.
You have done well, Medriel. To bring down such a terrible foe is worthy of great praise. Oh, I forgot we have to choose a potion.
The shadow deepens beyond our borders.
Welcome back. How went your battle against Tarkrapt? Pride and vanity are ever the weakest of fools. Alright, so... okay, we could probably pick up a couple of, mana potions off the next one. And now we need to head to the other camp and turn in the rest of it. And once we've turned everything in, we will take a look and see how we are with our rep. Now, like I said, once we finish all this, then we can start the dailies. And the dailies look just like this, but some of them end up being combined.
What business have you with the Lord and
Huh.
Lady?
That should hinder Mazog's efforts for a while. It is a victory, Medriel, but I fear a temporary one.
What brings you to Lothlorien?
Well done, Medriel. Laying low the enemy at Norderstogs is quite an accomplishment, except this reward is a token of my gratitude. Alright, so I'm going to talk to the rest of these elves here.
Be wary, traveler. Orcs have come down from the mountains.
You have recovered more than I could have dreamed possible, Medriel. Thank you for your earnest efforts.
What brings you to Lothlorien?
Your bravery is undeniable, Medriel, and not many would enter Nordostogs to recover trophies for sentimental elves. You're welcome. Eregion.
Servants of the enemy cannot pass the bounds of Lorien.
You have laid low the champion of Nordostogs and brought shame to the Arks of Moria. I am well pleased, Medriel.
What business have you with the Lord and Lady?
You have burned the Ark banner at Fanuidhol and defeated their champion. You have done well indeed, Medriel. I think, yeah.
A shadow falls beyond Lothlorien, against which we must be prepared.
That's that little skirmish where you help them out. Okay. Now, I believe if we go back to the other place, as where I might have one more quest to turn in, now that we've turned in all the others. Nobody here. Oh, random person. You've picked a good spot to rest. Under the eaves of the Golden Wood is an ideal spot for rest. Why am I missing something? Oh, here we go. So as you can see, if we look at this...
Will you aid the Lothlorien?
Collect crates of stolen belongings, defeat enemies. And each of them is going to be the same thing.
Will you aid the Lothlorien?
Collect crates, defeat enemies. And then there's the harassment
Tarry a moment
one.
And speak with me.
Defeat orc smiths, destroy weapon stores. So you can take all these quests from him. And that's all your dailies here in this part of Lorien. And there's 5 of them, and once you've done the intros, it's kind of easier to navigate around. Of course, we can come back and do those once, just so you can see. However, that is this section's dailies. And we've done all the stuff. Well, no, not all the stuff at the vineyards. There is something left there. For now, let's head somewhere that I don't know. I won't be attracting mobs to me. Stable's right down there. We passed it. We went the wrong way. I actually wanted the stable so I could do a slow ride and look at how much rough I have. We'll do a slow ride to the vineyards. I can't remember if there's one more quest there that we haven't taken. Oh, I can only take a slow ride there anyway. I think it's only the one. And then the other, anything else we have would be repeatable. Alright. Character. Reputation. And we are almost... We're very close to ally with the Galadrim. And that way, like I said, we do have one more section in Lothlorien where you can gain reputation. And it is in the city itself. So, I'll be honest, I'm not quite as familiar with this set of quests as I am with the others. Most of the quests I kind of know. I don't know where they're all, which flat has who, and who's going to ask me to do what. But once I talk to them, most of them, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember doing that. Really is kind of nice to be able to stand up and be at my computer. I mean, I kind of heard this whole saying, I think it started a couple years ago, that was standing or sitting is the new smoking, and I'm like, huh? Okay. But sitting for long periods of time is not good for you. I can attest to that. It does cause some considerable lower back pain. You also end up with swollen legs and another host of problems, which is why I am so happy to have a standing desk, because it alleviates a lot of things that you didn't think it would alleviate. But once again, if you're going to have a standing desk, definitely make sure you have like a foam mat. An anti-stress mat is probably ideal, but some of those are quite expensive. I'm using an old Husky knee pad, and it's quite foamy and dense, and it provides me the ability to move my feet around freely and actually in different positions. I like it. Alright, enough about that. Okay, so we have to talk to this person.
Be wary, traveler. Orcs have come down from the mountains.
Ah, a choice set of cuts, Medriel. The upcoming feast shall be fine indeed. I only hope it bolsters the strength of our guests, for it seems that they will have a long and perilous journey ahead of them.
The Lord and Lady have need of your services.
Okay, so there'll be a couple more quests from him. The next one. Greetings, Medriel. I am the Master Huntsman of Egladil and the land surrounding it. I and my hunters provide much of the meat we partake of during feasts and banquets in Lothlorien, though we are careful never to take too much from the forest bounty. Unfortunately, I have recently seen a new sort of creature about which threatens to throw matters awry. A variety of large lizards that breed along the banks of the Anduin. They used to be quite rare here, but of late their numbers have grown rapidly. Perhaps something evil has driven them from their territory upstream. I know not, but they are voracious hunters, and if we are to keep sufficient game within the bound of Lorien's forest, then we must trim their numbers quickly. Will you lend us your aid? It is unfortunate that Asbrunel has not yet found a proper recipe for their tough meat, or we would be well lardered indeed upon these beasts. Yeah, don't eat them. They're quite nasty. So, now we have a quest to kill some lizards. So, we have lizards, and then after that, he will have another quest that will be to patrol the banks. We also also have to head back to
Greetings to you.
Andestel. We'll do a swift travel for that one because we have flowers to turn in there. I almost forgot. We turned the flowers in here at the vineyard. We turned the flowers in over at the flip near the Ark encampment. We have not turned the flowers in at Andestel. At least I don't think we have. I could be wrong. Oh, maybe I am wrong.
There is little comfort left beneath the ease of the golden wood.
Nympherdale and Eleanor, beautiful flowers to brighten these dark days. So actually I need to go to Karen and Roth.
Sweet-eyed Melon.
Well, that's easy enough to fix. I think we do this one, we will definitely have oh, and we do still have some other quests. We have the meditation circles, we have the Malbrethal saplings, and we still need to gather birchwood, which is where the Malbrethal saplings is. So we actually do still have a few quests left here. There is a surprising amount of side quests in Lorien, that if you're able to do them, and everybody's able to do them now, you'll get your rep up. You also learn your way around the Golden Wood quite easily.
May the stars of Elbereth shine upon you.
Omega Von and Medriel, the hearts of elves throughout the Golden Wood beat a little more lightly thanks to your errand. And we just got a whole bunch of silver branches, golden leaves, and we have made ally and 35 LOTRO points. So we've made like 45 LOTRO points just today. And yeah, we are about a little over 29,000 points away from Kendrick. And of course,
Greetings. If you have a moment, I have need of your assistance.
now her quest has become repeatable. We'll take it because we still have places to wander around, so picking up the flowers and then dropping them off will be easy. And of course this one we're holding off until we finish at least the outer stuff, because that's part of the epic. Alright. We'll go ahead and grab our flowers. At least we'll have that set up. Because once we grab the flowers, it's just a matter of... I don't think we have to go talk to her again. I think it's just a matter of delivering the flowers. Kind of like the landscape clutter here. Like the wispy look of the flowers. I may not... Lorien may not be my favorite place, but there are little details about it that are still very nice. I think one of my least favorite places in the game... if I had to pick anything... Okay, I'll be honest, I've not seen much of Mordor, but the simple fact that you have to have the light of Arendelle on all your armor and stuff to survive in there really annoys me, so I would put that as my least favorite place. Before Mordor came out, I would probably say maybe Forest Shell. The Forest Shell is kind of an interesting place, but it's also very wide and empty and white because it's just a frozen tundra. And the quests are very stretched apart. So yeah, I would say that would have been my least favorite place before Mordor. Now, we did say we were going to head out to Eregion, so we could go look at that one spot that we're thinking Swansfleet is going to be. Could be wrong, but we're gonna go look, and we shouldn't have too many trouble with mobs because most of them are going to be, most of them, not all of them, are going to be out of our level. Now, where is the stable here? You would think I've been here a couple of times, I would know these things. Stable is definitely not that way. This is a camp. Oh, I know where it is now. There's the circle, the milestone. We've never done these quests. We should come back and do these quests because without them,
hail, friend, and well met.
We have no swift travels anywhere. Eregion was one of those places where your swift travels didn't unlock unless you finished the quest deeds. And of course, obviously, the only way to finish the quest deeds is to do the quest. I think... Was there any other place that was like that? I think Moria has a couple of stables that, like the Chamber of Crossroads stable, didn't have a swift component until you did the quests. But that was an epic quest. Once you got past a certain point there, you had it. I'm trying to think if Inandwaith is that way. It might be. Dunland, I cannot remember if it is. Rohan might have a little of that too, I can't remember. But yeah, it's like some of these areas are... Fast travel is gated behind what quest you've done. A little annoying. Not as annoying as some mechanics. Definitely not as annoying as the Light of Erendil. Erendil. I think that's how you pronounce it. Erendil. I could be wrong. But we will get a nice little look at some of Eregion here. And this is, of course, post-war. Long past the war. Like, 4,000 or 5,000 years past the war. That is Eregion. As you can see, all these mobs so far are great to us. So doing the quest here, all but one there's an instance quest that even though we're over level, is still going to be quite challenging because of the final mob that you have to kill. It's one of those, it's like, do I actually want to do it? I might try it, but I will probably get my behind handed to me. Yeah, it's like that. It was definitely meant to be a fellowship instance. You wanted at least 2 or 3 people to do it. I like to look at these ruins and imagine what they were like when they were first built. You imagine this place was impressive. And there seemed to be a hotbed of elven crafting activity too. Or else why would Anator, Lord of Gifts, have chosen it and the elves here to trick them into forging the rings? I think the one wise thing that Celebrimbor did in all of that was to forge the 3 elven rings in secret without the help of Anator, or, as we all know, no spoilers here, Anator, Lord of Gifts, was Sauron. There is another set of quests that will be coming up later, which is to gather the Grey Company, which actually I think we could already do if we weren't doing Mirkwood. We could already do it, but I kind of want to finish Moria and do Mirkwood first, and then chase the Grey Company, even if we are a little over level for it. But it'll take us to a lot of different places, including a spot here in Eregion that we haven't seen yet, and we actually can't enter until we have the quest for it. It's kind of like 2 places in one. It's a little bit of a maze. It's like, literally, you go in and it's one place, and depending on what doorways you go through, you're either in one place or another. I'm not sure, never was sure quite how that worked, but it's interesting, and it in itself is a deed. Alright, we are here at Mirabelle. Now, if we come on over here, see this section over here? Let me see if I can't scroll in so you can see it better. Oh no, you see it worse that way. Alright. Maybe, there. But this section here used to be that this was just all mountainous. But now, as you can see, I mean, there's still mountains here, but now there's this opening that looks like it's quite filled in. There's water, there's trees. I can't tell if there are any roads. Maybe a path or 2, but this is the area that might be Swanfleet. So if we look at the map and actually get rid of some stuff out of our legendary item info, you have obtained your first legendary item. Excuse me, I think I obtained my first legendary item a while ago. And I don't know... What? What? Okay, that's weird. I just got an old LI from doing quests out in Lothlorien. That's interesting. Because if you see it, it says Sealed Captain Sword of the Third Age. One-hand sword. But at the bottom, under all the information, it says this item may no longer be identified or equipped. So, yeah. Somehow I managed to get an old legendary item as a drop off of some mob out in that orc camp in Lorien. Interesting. Now, back to the topic at hand. We were going to look at our map. Okay, so here we are. Move this out of the way. We are standing right here. And we're looking at this area here, which you see the river ends just past the mountains. At least it does on the map. So, here's Breland. Here is the South Road that comes down and into Enedwaith. And this would have been the path, I think, that the store hobbits would have taken up to Breland, because they stopped in Enedwaith for some time. In fact, where were they living? Not there. That's Thor's Combe. That's an interesting place. We will meet one very interesting fellow here at Thor's Combe. Mornshaws, Lick Bluffs. No. Windfellows. Wait, here. No, that's Ecadagorist. Mortulha? Yeah, I think this is the area. Yep. So, in this area in Enedwaith, we have store hobbits. But that's not what we wanted to look at. So, we want it Lowlands, Breland, and Barrow down south, Southgord Ruins, and like I said, past this, you don't see anything. You see a path. But you can't get past the South Road Ruins right now, Southgord Ruins. But this is the South Road. So, and this is the Glanduin River, or Glamduin River. So this section in here is almost certain to be part of the new expansion, but possibly off to the side here. I still kind of wish it would have been a higher level. There's been a lot of lower level stuff added to the game, but not a lot of mid to upper level stuff. So, we'll see. I am definitely going to check it out when it goes live. And why am I running? I have no clue. Did I put on an auto run or something? But yeah, that section there is what may be Swanfleet. If it's not, It's definitely going to be something, because they have been working hard to change that area. Alright, so next time we are headed back into Lothlorien, and we're going to see if we can't finish up most of the side quest there, see what it gets us for rep, and then we'll talk to Legolas and do that epic instance so we can continue the Moria epics. But until then, bye for now.